We are here to stamp a whole sheet of A4 card. So it starts as this plain A4 sheet of paper and then it transforms into something lovely. So I'm just going to call up my other device so I can catch up with notifications. I've just been on and done a sheet, so if you want to catch that afterwards you can. Just give it a chance to load. Welcome back if you are coming again. I've grabbed out some post-it notes and a couple of circle punches, and I'm going to try and find the sticky bit, which helps. I'm going to punch out some circles. Now, this might be a bit of a mad idea that might not work, but that didn't cut out any sticky, so we'll forget that bit. We'll just use these and cut out some bigger circles. Now I've got a few layers I'm punching through there, so our punches are nice and strong and we'll cut through some layers. I'm just going to have a sip of water a minute. My pretend cup of tea there, which is actually water. Didn't have time to make a cup of tea. And I wanted to kind of do some different layers like onions. And so I'm going to put down these circles. I fairly randomly, not very good at random. My random tends to be not random. There's always time for tea, says Barbara. Yeah, if somebody's ready to make you one. I'm back again. Good to see you. See what I mean about random? I'm trying to make it random, but it's not. It's just really not happening for me. It's gone a bit precise. Oh dear. Okay, we'll start with half the side first. Now, if my screen is looking fuzzy, I will just mention it again because I noticed on my other device it's fuzzy. Tap the screen, find the three dots and go to quality settings, and it's automatically on 144p. For me, I find 360 magically changes it and it just makes it a lot more clearer on my screen, so just bear that in mind if I'm coming through a little bit fuzzy. So I thought I would tackle another one of my colour challenges. So that's not it. This is the half I want. I have got the Stampin' Up colours, which are about 50 colours in total, and they are all named really fun names. I've split them up so that they fell into categories. Hi, Sabine. And so I've called them different things, and over the time I've done some of these. Today I've just done herbs and spices. We've got 2 left. So I'm going to now try and tackle Nighttime Muse, which is a blushing bride, night of navy, misty moonlight and magenta madness. Sorry about my scrap of paper. I knew that would happen. I knew that I'd think it was rubbish, tear it in half, and then I realised it wasn't. Linda, that's not fair. She's going to go and get some hot chocolate. Hey Navarana, nice to see you. So I've laid down my circles in the hope that we can just create a moody scene, I suppose, with our midnight muse. So I could do with 2 pinky ones, but I might have to use my red one instead. Let's see what colour this is. Oh yeah, we'll just use that one. Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, sometimes you get that nice glow around moon. Whether we should aim for that. Let's do it. So I'm using Misty Moonlight. I should really use my other brush, but oh well. It will rub off. And with blending brushes, if you layer the ink up into your brush, tap, tap, rub, rub, and then just take off the excess because sometimes it comes out too heavy. I'm going to do a gentle rub around the circle because I want this circle, where I'm laying down the circles, I want those to show up. Don't move. Because I put the sticky part off the page, that's what happened. Hi Carol. This is a bit of an experiment, so like I usually say, if it goes wrong, then oh well, don't blame me. If it goes really well, You know, you can credit me, you can acknowledge me. Oh dear. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much for hitting that live button and finding out what I'm up to tonight. The best bit about this is taking off those circles and finding out what's underneath. But not yet, my little darlings. I've only just begun. Okay. Audrey says, how does she change the settings on her laptop? Well, I don't know. I'm hoping it will have the same sort of thing on there. There's only 3 dots anywhere. Is there somewhere that says settings? I'm going to do some swipes as well, actually, just to make this a bit more. Oh, I went on thick there, didn't I? That's why I get a bit impatient and I'm dusting off my tool first. I want it to be like a glaze, a moon glaze. I might have put too much blue now, but oh well. Can you guys see? Oh, thank you, Vicky, for answering my question. My head was down, I was concentrating. Okay, I'm thinking I'd like to do some of these dragonflies in between, in the pale pink, and I'm going to stamp in the bright pink. Who knows? Might work, might not. Move your cursor. Oh, thank you, Jana. There you go. Jana's helping us out by saying how you can sort your settings out on a laptop. So I'm using this lovely laser cut paper, which that wing is a bit precarious, which I keep using, so it's getting a little bit battered around. Now we've got to be careful this doesn't end up looking like mud, but I'm going to go for it anyway, because it is an experiment after all. Trouble is, I've used the same spot of paper, so it's getting a bit weaker. I hope everyone's well today. Sorry, I didn't even ask you all how you were. And I probably haven't seen you since Christmas. So, Happy New Year, if I've not seen you since. Right, I'm not doing that side because I haven't got enough circles. So, I'm just going to skip that bit. Does the 480p look better? Do you think it's a bit brighter? Right, let's take these off. This is where the magic happens. These are post-it notes. So when you actually take the circles off, you reveal this really cool white space. I like little moons. This is just a bit bizarre for me, but you know, I'm just going for a bit of wacky. Okay, where are my dragonflies? There you are. That's my little pretties, and I'm going to go in Magenta Madness. Just because I can. Whoa, crazy. It's like they're dancing in the light of the moon. Vicky's in Australia and she's feeling a bit on the cold side. What's going on? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have bothered with the blue. Okay, what do we say? Work in progress. I think I'm going to bring out another stencil. This time I'm going to bring out this one, which is from the Dragonflies. But I'm going to use light of navy again and do some more stenciling over in spots. So we've got layers. Told you onions, didn't I? Got layers tonight. Oh, that's different. This looks very fairy-like. Ah, thank you. I don't know quite how this was going to look. This is one I didn't experiment with beforehand. It was in my head. Dangerous place to be sometimes, but there you go. The great thing about using stencils is if you kind of just smudge around the edges, you get a really cool effect without, too much difficulty. It looks very spooky in a way. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Interested to see what we can do with this paper. Okay, let's chop it and see what we get. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is with the two dragonflies. Now, I don't know if I can do it on here. I'll show you on here. But if you can actually overlap them. Actually, if I do it so that I've got some cut out dragonflies. Let me think. Hopefully I can squeeze one more on. Now, if you carefully layer them, sorry, I'm a bit off screen. Which is not easy because they are red rubber, they're not, you can kind of overlap the wings. It gives quite a cool effect. See that? The pattern on the wing overlaps with the one underneath. Ta-da! There you go. And it does have a filler stamp, so you have got that one that you can use to fill in the wings. Now the wings are obviously not the same on both sides. It doesn't matter because you get the impression of. So let's chop this down. In fact, I could do those like two thin cards. I never remember the measurements though. Is it 9.5? Can anyone remember the measurements? Let me just go and grab see if I've got, oh, here's one I made earlier. Right, here's one I made earlier. Let's just check out. This is 9.5 centimetres by 20.5. Okay, let's just 9.5. Let's just chop these. Let me move you up a little bit. 9.5. 9.5. By what did I say? 9.5 by what? Vicky, you didn't notice that about the wings? 20.5. You were doing the dinner dishes, Jan. What did I say? 20.5 centimetres. Hey Reeds, didn't notice you there. Okay. So something a bit different, a bit wacky, but bear with me. We will see this through. Oh, I wonder if those... No, maybe not. I'm just thinking out loud, you know. Let's get these dragonflies cut out. Oh, these are fun. And then we could even cut some out of that patterned paper. Look at that. That nice stenciling. Okay, that'll do for now. That will do, donkey. Now, the other thing I'm going to need is Miss Magenta Madness. Please put your hands together for Miss Magenta Madness. And Mr. Where are you? Come on out, wherever you are. Mr. Knight of Navy, where are you? Mr. Knight of Navy. Okay, let's have a look at this. What do we want? Or do we want a bit of both? We like a bit of double mounting, don't we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Might need another bit of Knight of Navy. Let's just audition. Thinking that, ladies and gents. Jennifer has different ideas. She says Knight of Navy. I'm thinking a double mount. Double mount. I don't need this wide arm, do I? You all like the navy? It will go on navy, but I'm just thinking a nice pop of pink. Wait, I don't even know what I'm doing. Look, come on. What was that? 9.5. So let's go. 9.9 centimetres. Doing centimetres tonight. Unusual for me. Oh, that's going to be too big, isn't it? Where did I go wrong? I need to cut this layer down. Right, I'm going to eyeball it. It's the best way forward. Love a bit of eyeballing, just hazard a guess. Okay, I cut too much off there. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Bit more eyeballing. Okay, I'm just going to do one to save time. You'd be pleased to know, everybody. Okay. What did we say this was then? It's about 10.5 centimetres. Remember, it's not a finished article yet, you've got to bear with. And then just got to chomp out the middle of this. What sacrilege! Why is she cutting into the middle of the card? Angerad wants me to put gold flakes on it. I know. I'm trying to be a little bit quicker because I've been on already, and I don't want to be here all night tonight. I'm actually working tomorrow, which I was surprised. I wasn't sure if I was going to go back to work, but I am, so I can't be on here forever tonight. Let's get this stuck down. Oh, you're miles away. You might want to come a little bit closer. Come closer. Okay. Let's stick this first. Are you all arguing about what colour base I should have? We are in lockdown, but because the school is open for children, some children who need to be there, so I am needed for this week. No, this I'm still temporary. Still doing a temporary job, so this is just this week. I don't know what I'm doing next week. We shall see. Okay. Okay, so I've got a thicker border on two sides, but you know, that's what you get for eyeballing. Oh, isn't that moody? Somewhere I've got hold the line, please, caller. Oh, hi, Liz. Didn't see you pop on either. I've got a circle. Now, you just got to kind of figure out where you want to put your circle. Could go in the middle. And let's choose one of our dragonflies. Oh, look, that would fit nicely on top of that. Then I could create like a shadow. That'd be fun. And I'm thinking, where's my punch disappeared to? Where did he go? There you are. The stenciling almost looks starry, sparkly. We can add some wings. Now, rather than me chomping into that big piece of paper, I have got, look, these tiny scraps in here that I could use. This is why we save scraps, not to hoard, but to use them. Okay, that's not big enough. I can get one dragonfly out of that one. Okay, maybe it's time to say goodbye to that particular scrap. What is that stencil, says Jennifer Newman. It is from the Dragonfly Dreams. It's a laser cut paper. Oh, yeah, oh, all right. Excuse me, do you mind? So you get all this paper, you get these lovely background papers, these 4 background shapes. Look at that, isn't that stunning? I love that one. And you get these leaves and flowers, and you get laser cut dragonflies as well. And you get these and these and these, and that pops out as well. So I've used some of those on another One Sheet Wonder, which I haven't actually published yet, so I'll have to show you that at some point. Yeah, Winkestella. Oops. Right, where were we? Let's stick, I want that to, let's just stick the middle of his body there. I want to lift those old wingos up. Don't know what a wingo is. Wings. And what else do we want to do? So much for not being here very long. So we want to stick the wings up a little bit. And let's do a big chunk at the back. And that'll stick it nicely. Bingo, bingo. Making up our own language now. Bingo lingo. So these are just, this comes from like a large foam pad that Stampin' Up now sell, which if you're covering a big surface is great for that. Oh, did I skip? Did I just use the bits that I was going to stick on the wings? I did, didn't I? That's okay, because there's more where that came from. It's double-sided, so you can stick it like that. If you stick it just under the wings, then you get the top of the wings that will take flight a bit more. Okay? So if you stick it near the body, you can even have them slightly bent over like that to make it more realistic. So who, come on, hands up, who had their doubts when I started this one sheet wonder? I was like, oh, what is she doing? What's this mad woman doing? It's not working. Who goes and mixes those colours together? You gotta trust the process. Right, let's just off-centre that slightly. So you've got a nice shadow of the one underneath. We're going to have the little dancers coming on like that. You can't see them. This is a long card. I need my phone the other way. Well, the comments have stopped now. Nobody wants to admit to it. Oh, funny. There we go. I have to have these things at an angle. Ah, Marcel loves it. Thank you, Marcel. So you don't even need a sentiment. You can just have a nice plain card. You could put a sentiment. Oh, remind me, Wink of Stella. Bit of Wink of Stella. Anne says, I think we're all fascinated watching you, watching where my madness would take me. Excuse me. That cough turned into funny kind of throat clear. It's because I talk too much. Marcel said, was your first choice of sweet the dragonflies? Mindy says it just keeps getting better. Oh, good. Now this Wink of Stella, I've put alcohol in it because it came to the end of my wink and I think it's dried up a little bit. So I've got a really sparkly Wink of Stella. Now Verona says, just so you know, Esther, I blame you for all the silver foil all over my workspace. Linda says, so this is a test. Is Esther testing us to see if we will all stick around with her? Right, where do we want the silver? I think we would definitely have to do some splats. Now, like I said, this is nice and thick. So because I've put alcohol in, the alcohol's dried. So I'm left with this lovely, thick, glittery silver. And if it doesn't work, you can just have a drink. That's right, I told you, didn't I? I said if it works, oh, maybe this is the old one. Who knows? I think I've mixed up both my Wink of Stellas. I think I could do with the new one. Let's do the dragonfly. Oh, it's going to be a bit pinky. Oh well, too late. Sometimes it picks up on the ink. I'm going to make it look like a moon. Who said she wasn't going to be here this long? Oh, can you see the sparkle and shine? Oh yeah. Do you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm not done yet. I am not done. This is a good job I was only doing one card, wasn't it? I'm thinking some sparkles, some jewels. I think the little pink dots will get lost. Oh, where have I put my... More sparkles. Sparkles. And this one. Good. Ellie admitted it. She said, this has turned out so different to what I imagined at the beginning. Me too, Ellie. This is why we have to trust the process and go with it and see what happens. And then, you know, that whole thing where, like, when glitter falls, it, like, it's falling from the dragonfly and then it kind of cascades down. It gets less and less as it falls. Oh, that's a bit precise. Oh, botherations. I go and ruin it. There we go. Oh, no, it's all in a row now. Oh, I had to go and ruin that layout, didn't I? Jan likes the jewels. Okay. That's better. Linda. Okay, I think we better leave it there. So if you want to catch my other video of covering a whole sheet and seeing what I do to that, then you can go and check it out. I'm going to finish this off. Go find the other piece. Where did I put it? There you are. So this started on a plain piece of paper like this, but it's been transformed into this. And that's just using this and these and this. Just a few things in your crafting stash and supplies. So if you're interested in purchasing any of these, well, some of these, most of these things, Stampin' Up! Do their own brushes, then you can ask me for the latest catalogue. I'm going to put this on a piece of white so you can see it a bit better. And what else is there to tell you? Lots to tell you. Let me just turn around. Hi. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel, and then you can see more videos from me and what I can create out of a blank piece of paper. Thank you, Angarad, for hitting that like button. Thumbs up are a great encouragement, and comments afterwards. Always great to hear from you. I try and get around to replying, and it just means that it gets shared out on the wider YouTube, and it helps me and it supports my little business in the big fish pond of YouTube. And if you think, oh, I know somebody that really loved seeing that video, or if you have been interested in watching along and haven't commented but just been in awe or just been inquisitive and you'd like to share this out, then please share it out with somebody who you think would love it. Thank you so much for your company. It's been great to see you. Had a bit of a double whammy tonight. So this was supposed to be my New Year's decorations, but I didn't get time for preparation. But it's just nice just to stamp and just to see where the paper takes you. Yeah, SU's. Marcel says SU's always late to the party. She already has brushes. No, I think with Stampin' Up, they take their time to research and come out with the best of the best. So that's why they take their time. They might be a bit late to the party, but they come out and go, oh, wow. Night, read, rest well. I need to head that direction soon as well. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for those thumbs up and for all the support you've given me. Please come back next Tuesday for another live, and I'll be around on Facebook at 2 o'clock my time in the UK. And take care of yourselves. Thank you so much. Lots of love and God bless. Take care. Ta-ra for now.